In the previous video, I have discussed about that how to configure Firebase project in our Coordinator 4 project and generate a Firebase token. So now we will use that Firebase token to send push notification to that browser. So this was the previous page and we have already generated that token. If you haven't watched that video, then you can watch this video from the eye icon on the top, and I have already given that video link in the description of this video. Okay, so let's go to our code. So now we have to write few code to receive notifications. So inside this FCM instance, we have also few functions like on message, which will be triggered when new message received on this token. So simply call fcm.onMessage and there is a callback. So I'll name that function variable name as data, and inside this I'll simply console log to check if we have received a message or not. So I have wrote the function name here so I can easily identify the console logs, and save this file. Now reload the web page again. Now we have to send notification to this token. For this, simply go to your Firebase console and go to bottom of this sidebar, and there is an option cloud messaging. Select this, and from here we can send test notification so we can check our integration. So just click on the send your first notification button, and we have to pass notification title here. So I'm simply typing
test title and here text now.
So click on the send test message button, and now we have to pass the FCM token here. So simply copy that FCM token and paste it here and click on this plus icon. Okay, so now click on the test button to send the push notification. As you can see, we haven't received any message. So now we will send the notification and then move to the web page. So we are not getting any notification. So we have to use the on background message function. But according to Firebase documentation, the on background message will only work inside the Firebase messaging sw.js file, which we have already created in our previous video, which is currently empty. But first we will try to use that background message in our main file. So just override that function as well, fcm.on background
message,
and we can use this data. So I'll simply console log this. Now save this file and reload the web page. As you can see that we have received an error. That error is that we have to use that function in the service worker file. That's why Firebase given us an error in the starting when we were generating the Firebase token. So let's do this code in the Firebase messaging service worker file. So move this from here and paste this inside this file. But now we'll get an error that this FCM instance is not available. So we have to copy this as well. So if we try to reload the web page, then you can see that we have an error that FCM is not defined. So we have to copy this FCM instance as well. So I'll copy this.
Yeah.
So now this will again throw an error. Firebase is not defined. So let's try to reload, and as you can see that there is an error, Firebase is not defined, because we have to import these libraries as well. but we can't use this script tag in the JS file. So instead of this import, there is a function in JavaScript which is named as import scripts. So I'll use that import scripts, and here I'll pass the URL of the script, which is this. The same way I'll import the another script as well. Okay, now let's try to reload the web page. Okay, the error is gone. Now let's try to send notification again. As you can see that there is on message function called on our website, and if we expand this, then you can see that there is a notification object and there is a body which is test text which is sent from there, and there is title as well. So now let's try to send notification when we are in background. So I'll open this URL in the same tab. Now we'll send the message from background. So I'll write anything, any title, any text. Now send the test message again. And as you can see that we have received a default notification from Firebase, and it has the title and the text which we have wrote in our Firebase console. And if we go inside our website, and as you can see that we have now on background message function called, which means now our website is receiving notification in foreground and in background. So this is how we can receive Firebase notifications in our Coordinator 4 project. As you can see, Firebase is doing this internally for background message only. So let's try to do this for our foreground message as well. So now we will use the notification API, which is for the JavaScript in our code. So in the main file where we have the on message, which is for the foreground message, and here first we have to check for the notification permission. So simply call the notification class, and there is a function which is request permission, and there will be a callback. I'll name it as status. First let's try to check its value. I'm moving this function outside this on message for testing purpose only. Now try to reload the web page, and as you can see the permission is granted, which means we have the permissions. Let's try to change the permission and reload the web page. Now I'll going to allow, and you can see that we have now permissions, so we can use this in our code. So if status is equals to granted, which means we have the permissions and we can show the notification. So now we'll move this code inside the on message function so that we can show notification whenever we receive foreground message. And here we can again call the notification class, and there is a function which is so we'll call the constructor of this class, and we can pass the notification title and text to display on our screen, and we can also pass icon, image and other parameters. So let's try to pass notification title here. So as you can see, okay, so the token is changed because so now we have the background message, and let's get the foreground message as well. So as you can see that in the main object we have the notification and the data object, so we'll use that data object. And before this I'll complete all the steps. So I'm not passing any token here. Now I'll target all the devices which are connected to this project. Now inside the data I'll pass few variables like name, I'll pass my own name, and now publish. And now I have the on message again, and inside this, in the data, now I have the new key which is name and which has the value Pawan. So now I'll duplicate this notification and I'll not send this notification. I'll not use this notification. Now I'll use this additional data. So I'll use title, my first Firebase project, the body, and here I'll type like app is working properly, and we can pass multiple keys here. Okay, so now I'll use these in our code. Sorry, this is a string, and now we can get our data from this data. So as you can see, this data is this whole object, and this whole object again has a data, and this data has the name key, and now it will also have title, body, and other keys as well. So we'll use this data object, and there is also a data, and here we have the title key. So I'll store this in the new variable and name it as title, and I'll duplicate this, and there is a body as well. And now I'll pass this title here, and I'll pass the body as well. Now save this file and reload the web page. Now send this notification. Sorry, we have to use a new operator to create the constructor. Now save this file and reload the web page. Now send the push notification again. So I'm going to duplicate this notification. Everything is already set, so I'll simply review and publish. And as you can see that we are on foreground and we have received a notification, and the title is from data and the other things are also from the data. So this is how we can use Firebase push notifications to send notification to browser, and how we can use notification API in JavaScript to display pop-up notification in web browser. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel and share with your friends as well, so I can create more valuable content for you. Follow us on other social media accounts as well. Links are in description of this video.